Welcome to Business Briefer today. It's Tuesday, the 28th day of July 2026. Still, my businessmen and women, I hope we're navigating the world of business easy breezy. But of course, I always tell you that the business must run with or without you present. You must put system in place to help that business run without you present so that reports can be given to you. You should do the overseeing of the business. But that being said, now let's take a look at the stories on Business Brief. The federal government has now captured more than 500,000 micro, small and medium enterprises, that's the MSMEs, in a national database as part of efforts to strengthen industrial growth and improve access to business support across the country. Speaking at the 17th National Council on Industry, Trade and Investment in Enugu, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduole, said the database will provide credible information to help government design targeted interventions, improve access to finance, and support business growth. Let's take a listen to the Minister of Trade and, of course, Industry and Investment.
Nigeria is building on renewed momentum. Approximately $6.1 billion in non-oil exports, over $50 billion in facilitated FDI commitments, over $600 billion in Bank of Industry disbursements, naira, over 500,000 MSMEs captured in the national database, and nearly 300,000 Nigerians supported through skills programs.
The minister also disclosed that over 600 billion naira has been disbursed through the Bank of Industry, that's the BOI, to support businesses. Now, while Nigeria has recorded $6.1 billion in non-oil exports and facilitated more than $50 billion in foreign direct investment commitment now, industrialization drive as well. Now, for small business owners, the initiative could improve access to government support and financing, making it easier for genuine businesses to grow, create jobs, and compete in regional and global markets. However, experts say the success of the program would depend on how effectively these interventions reach entrepreneurs. Nigeria's FX market hit record 4.4 billion mystery deal fuel speculation as the Nigeria's foreign exchange market crossed the $4 billion mark in weekly turnover for the first time in 2026, with total transactions in the FX sports and derivatives market surging 83.38% to $4.375 billion in the week ended July 24th, 2026, up from $2.386 billion in the previous week. This is according to the latest weekly FX report, turnover report, which was obtained by a media. Now, the milestone comes just 3 weeks after the market posted what was described as its strongest weekly turnover in about 3 months. The milestone, analysts therefore say, it may have driven by large private sector transaction and increased foreign portfolio inflows. Now, according to inside source, it is linked to unprecedented weekly surge in dollar turnover to the Dangote refinery policy of selling petroleum products in dollars, but which has now been reversed. Some good news, we might say now, as global oil prices fell on Tuesday after tensions between the United States and Iran eased. Coming fears of disruption to crude oil supplies from the Middle East. Also, Brent crude slipped by about 1% after U.S. President Donald Trump paused military strikes on Iran, prompting investors to ease concerns over a possible supply shock. And also, for Nigeria now, lower global oil prices could reduce the cost of importing refined petroleum products if the trend is sustained. However, the impact on local fuel prices will only depend on the exchange rate, supply cost, and domestic pricing policies. If lower prices eventually translate to cheaper fuel, transport operators could spend less on fuel, market traders may see lower cost of moving goods, and workers could spend less on daily commuting. Over time, this could also help ease the prices of food and other essential items, providing some relief for households. We do hope that in the coming days we'll see the drop in petrol price. Hopefully, that's what Nigerians are waiting to hear. But that's Business Brief for today. Many thanks for staying tuned.